Hello, Jeff here. Today I decided that I do want to do the account of Yeshoa's death by the Roman captain who led the hunt for Yeshoa's capture, etc. So I prefer not to say it from memory. So I think I'd like him to say it. So I want to preface it though by saying that it could be anything. I want to leave room for error. So maybe it's a spirit. Maybe it's the actual Roman captain who is perhaps helping me out as I do things, as I go about getting the grades to be evicted. Maybe these people like Benjamin Franklin and Shakespeare are just helping me. Maybe I just think they're me, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a harmonization with life, because maybe there's emotional things to work out, such as moving away from authority, such as moving away from believing whatever a person says or thinking it's true just because they say it, more self-reliance. So that sort of thing, maybe it's that. Maybe there's a harmonization with that. So I just wanted to leave room for error. But at the same time, I do believe it's me in a past life. And I respect that man very much. And I believe he has a lot to offer. And how do I say? How do I say? Good, wonderful. We're gonna need that one. Uh, anyway, because I don't know, in my personal beliefs, I view beings such as Siddhartha or Yeshoa as being grays, and since I'm here to evict all the grays and to see it done and to see it completed, then therefore they are my ancient enemies, and whatever they are, whatever support they have, nothing matters. Absolutely nothing matters. They must be evicted at all cost, at any cost. It is to be done, and they are never to return. And that is my mission, and I will see it through without question and without error. So anyway, however, at the same time, um, it's like who knows what's exactly going on, because I do want Earth to be well. So maybe there's other things going on. You never know. However, it is my personal view that it is actually part of my spiritual heritage, a past life within my spiritual heritage. So anyway, where was I? The Roman captain. So I'll give room to him in freedom. And I ask myself for the sole memory of the Roman captain to speak and to give his account of the things surrounding Yeshoa and all that whole business. So here I go. So I request that, but however, at the same time, what will be is what will be. It doesn't have to be a thing. So who knows? Anyway, here I go. It's been a while since I've done this. So it might be harder to get the words out necessarily. Okay. I'll start by saying he wasn't nice. Um, he had a consciousness, how do I say, consciousness change going on around him. So, what it looked like to me, what I saw, was people living their lives and drastically changing. Whether it was their will to do that was unknown. I wanted to find out. Then I was hired by a house of the Roman Empire to investigate Yeshoa. I found out in my investigation slaves that were against their will, owned by him, being sent to different places of interest. Okay. So his slaves, he's not a Roman citizen, by the way. So that's what we got him on. His slaves were being transferred across borders, positions of interest. The idea was global control. Now you put that together okay, hold on. So I found that, and I led the hunt for his capture. I knew there were effects from being around him, as I noticed. And I had a small group of people who I personally instructed how to deal with it. I was in the general area of where he was reported to be at. I found While I was stationed in that area, there was a man who came to us. He was one of the big ones around him. I believe the Bible calls him Judas. He offered me information about Yeshoa. I received the information. No gold. He gave me the information so I could capture him. We went out there. We did that. We took him in. They judged. As a person who was hunting him personally, I was charged to locate him to the site where he would be crucified. I did that. One second. I'm going to move my webcam over. Alright. Now I can gesture better. When he was located, moved to where he'd be crucified at, it wasn't like I was holding the cross. He was attached to a board, already hung to the cross. And that was on the board with him. I moved that board, and it's heavy, and I moved it from, I don't have the words, I don't know the areas, I don't know the specific areas. I moved it a long distance. I moved it from, I don't have the words. Okay. Okay, one second. It was a long distance. It was heavy. At some point, while headed towards the crucifixion site, I wanted to not take him so much. He was struggling. It was making it very difficult. Not to mention the psychic bombardment, you could say. Because remember, this isn't human. And it's unleashing in pain. So I was undergoing a significant bombardment, mentally, as well as the physical pulling of him on a board to the place. I didn't feel like carrying him anymore at a certain point. I felt from within the need to continue, so I did, beyond my normal capacity. When I got there, they took care of the rest. One second. They took care of the rest. I was tired. However, I was present at the crucifixion. There was a UFO in the distance. At the time, those were considered not a thing, really. Kind of perplexing. We saw one, but considering the circumstance, we decided to continue on with our behaviors. It didn't do anything. It sat there. It watched. And that was that. It could, hold on. When he was dying, with the cross upwards, he unleashed on us a large amount of words and things, telling us the future and horrible things about it and what it's going to do to us. We crucified him anyway, despite psychic pushes to stop. We crucified him anyway. He did die. He died. It was another amount of time. I'm not aware. An hour, two. Things are being sorted for removal. And he arose. Again. He came back to life. He was dead. There are no signs of life. It came back to life. We sat there. The rest, hold on, influence. Anyway. After it rose from the dead, it still had things to unleash about our future and whatnot. Things it would do to us. And that's my account, more or less. There may have been intrusions here or there, well-meaning or not. I did my best. That is my account. Thank you for watching. So back to me, Jeff. And I'll thank myself, um, and I'll thank the Roman captain specifically for speaking and giving your account. I want to thank them specifically. And thanks to me, of course, again, in a larger sense. And wow, that was really interesting. Anyway, that was his account, and like I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I guess that's it. So thanks for watching. Bye.